Thank you so much, Michael, calling from Davenport. Let's head to another D where Nick is calling from DeLand. Nick's got a problem with his Mustang's AC. Go ahead, Nick.
Larry Perry, Nick Figueretto, used to work with you a couple of years ago.
Hey, buddy.
Good to talk to you again, my friend.
Hey, Sam. A pleasure to hear from you, Nick.
Yeah, man. And, back in the day, I had a Hyundai Elantra, and I've upgraded to a Mustang GT, a 2018. And
you got a GT?
I've got a little issue with the AC.
You got a GT?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I love those cars. Actually, I had well, it was a Stage 3 GT, about 720 horsepower worth. And that was a very fun car. I had a blast with that.
Yeah, I've only got an H-pipe and the tune, and I'm pushing close to 500, not 700. But,
now, we
right.
can fix that with a supercharger. You know that, right?
Larry, I will need a divorce lawyer as well if that's the case. So I know you're up against the break, but real quick, my AC, if it's not on full blast, it blows intermittent as far as like how hard it'll blow the air. Like if I put it on 3 or 4 out of 7, it'll be going good, then it'll drop down to almost nothing, then pop back up to where it should be. What am I looking at, Larry?
And most likely the automatic control for the fan system. Is the fan going completely off?
No, it drops down to pretty much where it would be at like the minimum speed.
Okay.
It kind of bounces around.
Okay. That's usually the fan control module. You got the automatic temp control system in there, and what it does is fan speeds will drop. Now, if you don't run it on auto, does it still do the same thing?
Yeah, no, I rarely ever put it on auto. It's always set to one of the numbers 1 through 7 as far as the fan speed.
Okay. Listen, Nick, it may be a bad fan. And let me tell you what I would probably do. I'd get it in the when I would have it in the shop. What I would do is I would put an amp probe on the power leads going to the fan motor itself. Let it run, and then when it starts slowing down, I'm going to look for an increase in amperage draw. If I see that, what that's telling me is that fan, for some reason or other, it's kind of binding up a little bit. It's drawing more amps. There's something going on in the fan motor itself. That would be my gut feeling under the circumstances if it's not happening on auto. I would think that there was more along the lines of an issue with the fan itself. Something's causing it to draw too many amps, and it's also lowering the RPM of the fan motor itself. But that's a good way to test it. It's just simply with an amp probe. If it starts, if it's drawing 5 or 6 amps and then all of a sudden it's going up to 12, 14 amps, that means there's something actually wrong with the fan motor itself. A bad connection or a burnt connector could also cause you a ground loss, could also cause the same type of issue. Nick, it is absolutely fantastic to hear from you. Stop by and see me sometime.
I will definitely do it. Josh will let me in the building, so I'll see you soon.
We'll see about that. Thank you so much, Nick, for calling us today. You can be next.
Thanks for tuning in to the Magic Mechanic Radio Show and, of course, our new YouTube channel. For more automotive tips, tricks, and just general information, make sure you subscribe to our new YouTube channel.